Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the journey of understanding human life, creating a fulfilling life. And this is 100 days journey. Today is day 20. And the aim of this journey is to help us to understand about the root cause of human life, of our lives, so that we are able to create or desire our desired life or our fulfilling life. And from beginnings, we understand about the root cause of human life from three views: scientific view, religious view, and moral philosophy view. And when we understand about the root cause of human life from these three views, and these there and the root cause formula of life, human structure, and reality triangle are three standard reference system which can help explain about the human root cause. Root cause. And when we understand about the root cause, we need to develop their um, beneficial source concept to help us build the good seed in us. And the first light that we need to light up in our house is wisdom. And last week, we have materialized wisdom. We have information of wisdom, right? We have information of wisdom. We have energy of wisdom, and we also have material manifestation of wisdom. And now we know that wisdom is simple understood as the concept refers to the state of inner awareness. Inner awareness. How many states of inner awareness corresponds to how many levels of wisdom? And wisdom's energy are inner peace, tolerance, and appreciation, gratitude. And we know that material manifestation of wisdoms are be simple, be joyful, be faithful, and be light. So now we are able to materialize wisdom, and we're able to have or awaken our wisdom. So let's move to the next light. The next light. After we light the wisdom light in our house, so the next light we need to light in our house is the state of mind wealth. State of mind is understood as the emotional state of one's inner being. Emotional state of one's inner being. And how can we say that a person take the ownership of their state of mind? When that person proactively make choice and take the full responsible for them in order to take the ownership of external circumstances. So we have two keywords. Proactively. Proactive. Okay, I will get another paper. How can we say that someone take the owner ownership? There are two keywords. They choose and take responsibility proactively. Proactively. So how can we say that someone take the ownership of their state of mind or take the ownership of something? So there are two keys that we need to know. The first one, that they need to proactively make choice. The second one, that they proactively take the ownership. Sorry, take responsibility, take full responsibility. So when it comes to our state of mind, when we talk about the state of mind, if a person who's take the ownership of their state of mind, although is the ones who proactively make choices, make choices, and take responsibility, proactively take responsibility. So that is the definition of a person who take the ownership. And if we take the ownership of our state of mind, so what happened? What happened if we take the ownership of something or of our state of mind. Yeah, we are able to have the state of mind wealth. From the beginning, we have mentioned about 7 dimensions of holistic wealth, right? So we have wisdom, we have state of mind, we have characters, we have virtue, we have capability, we have physical well-being, and we have material. So the second light that we need to light in our house after wisdom is the state of mind wealth. Before we know about the state of mind wealth, we need to know the concept of taking the ownership of our state of mind, or taking the ownership of our inner being. Proactively make choices and proactively take responsibility. So we are able to have our desired life. And you can apply this concept in anything at work, in your daily life, for anything. You can take the ownership. If you take the ownership, you're able to master that area. Let's find out how can we have state of mind wealth. If you have the paper with you and pen or marker with you, can draw with me this diagram. In the middle, we have the bean with yellow color. And above bean, we have hearing. Hearing. Seeing. Saying. And on the left side, knowing. And this is the truth layer. We all know about the truth layer, right? Which is never changing, everlasting, inside any one of us. Okay? And the second layer is the human nature layer. Human nature. The third layer is emotion layer. Emotion layer. So what is this, everybody? This is our inner being. So this regards the human body. the uh, the other three layers is our inner being. Inner being. Inner being. And so what should we do, or what should we have in inner being to master our inner being? The state of our inner beings, or in short, we call it state of mind. State of mind. So from the emotion layers, we choose the emotion appreci- appreciation, gratitude. In the emotion layer, we choose the state appreciation, gratitude to respond to the message which comes to us, or to react or to treat the message that comes to us. And when the message comes to the human nature layer, we choose tolerance. We choose tolerance to respond to the message. And from when the message comes to the truth layer, the innermost layer, which is never changing, everlasting within us, we receive the message, and we call that, and after that we have the inner peace. We receive the message. Just a different color. Receive the message. In human nature, we analyze. Analyze. And at the emotion layer, we treat or response. In the center, in the most here, is the truth. We call that is the truth within us. Everyone has the truth layer. And what is the truth? Because in human structured modules, we have discussed, we have explored about this knowledge. But here, I can repeat simply that the truth is something which is never changing, everlasting within us. And in the truth, there is a being. There is a being. The being, which contains the herein nature. the seeing nature, the saying nature, and the knowing nature. The knowing nature. Why do we call hearing nature, seeing nature, saying nature, and knowing nature? Because they are never changing, everlasting. What we hear can change, but the hearing nature is never changing. When you cover your ears, when you cover your ears, do you hear anything? You always hear something. You always hear something. Do you hear no sound? Do you hear no sound? There is sound or there is no sound. So you're hearing something. Yes. And what you hear can change. You're hearing what I'm talking, what I'm sharing. And later you're hearing something. You will be hearing something else. But the hearing nature is never changing, everlasting. And we call that the hearing nature. And inside any one of us contain this hearing nature. This hearing nature. And similarly, for the seeing nature, if you close your eyes, do you see anything? If you close your eyes, do you see anything? Do you see some colors like black or white or red or some images, your loved ones, someone just some image just pop into your mind. Do you see it? Yes. So you see black colors, it means that you also see something. So what you see can change and it change all the time. It change all the time. But the seeing nature is never changing, everlasting in any of us, in any one of us. So that's we call the seeing nature. So that's why the wise man said that even the blind, even the deaf people can hear, even the deaf people can hear, and the blind people can see. But what they hear and what they see is different compared to us. So every one of us has this hearing nature and seeing nature. It's never changing and everlasting. Similarly to the saying nature, if you don't open your mouth, don't say anything, you think that you're saying the saying natures exists all the time. That's why when you want to say something, you can say something. That's why when you want to say something, you can say something. And the knowing nature, what you know can change, and it changes all the time. But the knowing nature is never changing, everlasting. You know that you are hearing something. You know that you are seeing something. You know that you are saying something. So it's never changed. And these four natures, we call that they are the truth, which is never changing, everlasting. And because of this, of the truth, because any one of us has the truth that why it maintain our life. We have something which is never changing, everlasting. That's why we have the life. If there's something change all the time and we have nothing to hold on, we cannot maintain our life. And that's why this is the way, the gateways for us to have to attain inner peace. Because if we hold on something change all the time, when it changes, we change our emotion, our state of mind. When we have it, we happy. When we lose it, we sad. Right? If we hold on something change all the time, we never have the true happiness. So inner peace is a state that many people want. But if they know about the truth within us, they can realize, if they realize the truth within themselves, they're able to attain the inner peace. When the message comes, receive the message by hearing nature. You hear and you know that you are hearing. You see and you know that you are seeing. And it depends on our accumulation from the past when the human nature worked and emotion layer worked. So when the message comes like this, in front of me, in front of me is, I'm holding something in front of me, right? You see that. So before the human nature analyze what is this, you see it first. And your seeing nature receive the message first. And after that, the human nature layer analyze the message. Oh, this is the marker. This is the pen or something to you or to me. And then our emotion layered intervenes. It say if the human nature analysis is beautiful, something, and our emotion layers can have the happiness emotion or joyfulness, something like that. So before the human nature and emotion layer intervenes, the truth received the message first. The truth received the message first. If the truth received the message and the human nature emotion layers haven't intervened yet, haven't jumped in yet. So it's generate the inner space, the inner space, the inner space. And the inner emptiness is initiate the inner emptiness within us. And the inner peace follows. But if human nature jumped in, emotion layer jumped in, so it's the human nature jumped in, is analyze the message, and emotion layer jumped in, it reacts on the message. So it will give us some emotions arise, or we analyze, we interpret the message. So that's why we have comparison. And if when the message comes, like a problem comes, for example, let's say there is a problem comes, it's a message to you. And if you hear the message by the hearing nature, you receive the message by the hearing nature and the seeing nature. You hear and you know that you are hearing, you see and you know that you're seeing. No analyzing, no interpreting, no distinguishing, no emotion intervenes. It initiates the inner emptiness and inner peace follow. And at that state, you have you're able to have the balanced state, able to have the balanced state. And in that balanced state, your state of mind is calm like the calm river because it's balanced. So you're able to sense any change around you. So you know that if you want to know more about how it works and how can our wisdom works, you can check it out in the previous sections. I have explained about how our inner beings work, the truth works, human nature works, emotion layers works in the previous sections. So, Fugiba, right? Do you have any questions or any doubts in this point? And in the peace, tolerance, and appreciation are the energy in the previous sections when we learned about wisdom. So we know that energies of wisdoms are inner peace, tolerance, and appreciation, gratitude. And with this energy, we also have the states of these three energy. We also have inner peace states. We also have tolerance state. We also have appreciation, gratitude states. And when we say that we want to light the state of mind wealth in our house, we those who are who have the inner state wealth are those who maintain the appreciation gratitude in the emotion layer, the tolerance in the human nature layer, and the inner peace in the truth layer consistently. Consistently. So when the problem comes, when the trouble comes, they have the inner peace. They receive the message through the truth layer and have the inner peace. When they face humans, they face anyone, they have the tolerance. Their human natures, they use their human nature layers, analyze the message, and they have the tolerance. They choose the tolerance to analyze. And at the emotion, when they face anything, anyone, they choose the emotions is appreciation, gratitude to treat anyone, any existence in their life. And about appreciation, gratitude, tolerance, inner peace, we have discussed in very detail in a previous session when we explored about the energy of wisdom. So what do you think if we maintain these states, appreciation, gratitude, tolerance, and inner peace consistently for the presence of human in our life, for the existence of all things in our life? We know the purpose of human's existence, the significance of human existence in our life, the usefulness of all things in our life, and we treat them with appreciation, gratitude. And when we face humans with their actions, we detach from that person's behavior or actions to their being. And we are able to have the tolerance to people. And when we face any difficulties, any problems in our life, we have the inner peace. And we can say that that person has the state of mind wealth, who can maintain the appreciation, gratitude in emotion layer, tolerance in human nature layer, inner peace in the truth layer consistently. Stay of mind wealth. We have material wealth in our life, but we never know about the non-material wealth, the spiritual wealth. And state of mind is one of spiritual wealth. Wisdom is one of the spiritual wealth. Okay. So anyone have any question, any doubt, or want me to clarify anything here? Please add comments. So we can discuss, or I can explain it in detail. This is very important, everybody. If you're able to light this light in your house, so your life is full of appreciation, gratitude, tolerance, inner peace. Inner peace give us the when we have the balanced state, we have the inner peace. The positive states, we have appreciation, gratitude, and tolerance is the state which is between positive and balanced states, is nearly balanced state. So that is the second light that we need to light in our house. The state of my wealth. The state of my wealth. Thank you everyone for your presence, your hearts. Okay, if there is no question here, we can move to the next lesson. And the third light, the third spiritual, the non-material light we need to light in our house is character wealth. Character wealth. Character wealth. So let me read the definition of character wealth. First, the character. A person's character is a collection of emotional states and inner awareness states. It is expressed through their mental images and the value they bring to themselves and their social relationships. Again, a person's character is a collection of emotional states and inner awareness states. It is expressed through their mental images and value they bring to themselves and their social relationships. So when we talk about correct characters, it means that somebody have their mental images about ourselves, so that they label us to have that character. We have that character in their eyes, in other people's eyes. We cannot say that we have that character, but other people see us, see that we have this character, that character, and they have the image. They have the image, their mental image about us in their mind, and they say that we have this character. So the characters defined, our character is are defined by other people's eyes, not us, not us, not us. But how can someone has those mental images about ourselves or those concepts about ourselves, and they define us as someone? So it depends on our mental images that we have about ourselves and the value that we bring to ourselves and to our social relationships. And we show them to other people, and they see that in us, and that defines our characters. So there are people, they have many image about themselves, but they just want to show that part of themselves to others. So other people see that they have that character. And why do we need to understand about these points? Because if anyone want to build your brand, your personal brand in other people's eyes, you need to understand about this one. So what's the mental images you want, your mental images you want to show to other people, the value that you bring to yourself and to your social relationships you want to show to other people. You can see that. And the more people recognize a particular characters about you, so that is your personal brand in other people's eyes. That's how you can build your personal brand. And of course, you know about the personal brands can help us in many aspects of our life, and it decides determines how people treat us, interact with us. So what do you want to show to other people? At first, you need to fix the mental images that you have about yourself and want to show to other people, or else other people cannot see your personal brands. Because sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, sometimes you do this thing, sometimes you do the other things, sometimes you are quiet, sometimes you're very excited, and they don't know what is the character, the true character of yourself. So that's why we cannot view our personal brand. And we have character wealth. So what is character wealth? A person, a person with character wealth, also known as a person with a well-developed character, is someone who embodies a complete set of emotional and inner awareness states. This is reflected in their joy, hope, belief, wisdom, appreciation and gratitude, love, tolerance, humbleness, and authenticity, both towards themselves and in their relationships with others. Again, a person with character wealth, also known as a person with a well-developed character, is someone who embodies a complete set of emotional and inner awareness states. This is reflected in their joy, hope, belief, wisdom, appreciation and gratitude, love and love, tolerance, humbleness, and authenticity, both towards themselves and in their relationships with others. So we have 9 characters for a person who has character wealth. First, we have they bring joy to other people, joy, hope, belief, wisdom, appreciation, gratitude, tolerance, love, humbleness. And authenticity. Persons who have the character well are those who have the complete set of emotional and inner awareness, and this is reflected in their if they are able to bring joy to other people. So they have the joy character in other people's eyes. If they bring hope to other people, they have the hope character in other people's eyes. If they bring belief, the self belief in other people, they have the belief character in other people's eyes. If they bring wisdom to other people, or they have other people awaken their wisdom, and in other people's eyes, they have wisdom character. And if they have the appreciation gratitude, and other people see that in them, they have the appreciation gratitude character in other people's eyes. If they had a tolerance to others, and other people can see that, so they have the tolerance character in other people's eyes. If they have love, if they show love to other people or to themselves, and other people see the love in them, they have the love character in other people's eyes. If they have if they have humbleness, they show humbleness, and other people see it in them, so they can other people they have the humbleness character in other people's eyes. And if they have the authenticity, they show the authenticity to other people, and the people see the authenticity in them, so they have the authenticity character in other people's eyes. So it depends on if we have these characters, these images in other people's eyes. And it's defined if we have these characters in other people's eyes. And those who have, which is one character, we're able to attract people. We know that in these words, we cannot accomplish anything, achieve anything without humans present, without people's presence in our life. We need people so that we can build something together and we can achieve something. How can we have more people in our life, attract more people in our life? With these character, do you think that people prefer to be closer to those who bring joy to them? If you bring joy to other people, it doesn't mean that you smile all the time or you show that you are happy. It doesn't like that. It's not like that. As long as you bring joy to other people, so they see that you have the joy character. And do you want to stay closer to those who bring joy to you? Yeah, we do. We do want to stay closer to those who always bring joy to us, right? Do you want to stay closer to those who bring hope to you? We do want to stay closer to those who bring hope to you, to us. Do you want to stay closer to those who bring belief to you? Self belief. Believe that you can achieve what you want to achieve. Yet we do want to stay closer to those who bring belief to us. And how about wisdom? Do you want to stay closer to those who bring wisdom to us? Or awaken the wisdom within us? Yes, of course. So do you want to stay closer to those who have the appreciation gratitude? When we do something, we do anything, they always show the appreciation gratitude to us. Yeah. They have a powerful attraction. I stay close to many people who have this energy, this state, and this character. And we cannot, um, we cannot take our eyes off them because they are very attractive. This state, this character is very attractive. Appreciation, gratitude. Whatever we do, they always show appreciation, gratitude to us. And tolerance. Do you want to stay closer to those who show the tolerance to us? Whatever we do, it doesn't matter to them. It's not a problem to them. And they always see the different things in us. They always see the more beautiful version in us. We do want to stay to those who have the tolerance to us. Do you want to stay closer to those who have the love to us? Yes, we do. We want to stay closer to those who have love towards us. And how about humbleness? How about humbleness? Yeah, we want to, when we are beside those who are humble, we feel that we are acknowledged, recognized. So we do want to stay closer to those who have the humbleness character. And we want to stay closer to those who show authenticity. They are very simple. What they say is what they mean. And they do what they say, and they say what they do. They are very simple. Do you want to stay closer to them? Yeah, we do. We don't need to, we don't need to be cautious or stay alert besides those people because they have the authenticity character. And these nice characters, only just one characters. One of these nice character can have what to be attractive people. Just one of these characters, one out of nine, these nice characters can turn us to be a very attractive people. Not mention about you have these nice characters. You can attract all kinds of people. You can attract all kinds of people in this society. And those who have all this complete set of these characters, these nice character, they have the energy of successful people. Hello, Van Phúc. They have the energy of successful people. We have a definition of successful people, and the energy when we materialize the the success, we have the energy of success. Success, the energy of success is that people want to stay closer to you. The successful people are those who make other want to stay closer to them. What do you think if you stay on the top of your career, your field, industry, but no one around you, but no one around you? It's not truly successful. Thank you, Van Phu. It's not truly really successful, everybody. If you stay alone on the top, it's not really successful. You stay on the top, but you are still feel lonely, you feel sad about your life. You have suffering, you have sorrows. It's not really successful. So when we mention about successful people, and in the energy angle of success, we have the definition that successful people are those who make other people want to stay closer to them, who attract other people. And these nice characters are the energies, is the energy of successful people. Do you want to have a great impact or influence in your environment, community, your family, organization, or society? If you do want it, so you need to know about these concepts. We have three dots here. We have three dots here. And let's say two dots. We connect two dots. We have a light, one light. We connect the three dots. We have a plane. We have a plane. We have a plane. Let's say if at this one, we have joy, we have hope, we have belief, we have wisdom, we have appreciation, gratitude, we have tolerance, we have love, we have humbleness, and we have authenticity. We have nice characters, nice character wealth. So we are the seeds of successful environment or the good environment. We're the seeds of a good environment. Do you want to stay in an environment, belong to an environment which always bring joy to us, bring hope to us, bring belief to us, bring wisdom to us, bring appreciation, gratitude, have the appreciation, gratitude, have tolerance, have love, have humbleness, have authenticity? Do you want to stay in such environment? So be one seed of that environment. And so you're the first one, right? And then copy another person. Copy another person. Had the same these 9 characters as yours. So you copy another person, same like you, has these 9 characters. And then you copy the third person, has the same these 9 characters as yours. And these 3 dots, 3 people create a plane or an environment. An environment. The environment of joy, hope, belief, wisdom, appreciation, gratitude, tolerance, love, humbleness, and authenticity. And the third person, the fourth person jumped in, enter this environment. They get the benefits from this environment. They're influenced by this environment. And they will become the fourth person who has these 9 characters. And the fifth one enter this environment. They have the influence the same as the fourth person. And the next person enter this environment. They has the same influence by this environment. And more people enter this environment, they get benefits from this environment and become the seeds of this good environment, successful environments. So be a good seed for a good environment. If we wait for other people to create a good environment for you, we don't know when we have it. But we can initiate to be the seeds, the good seeds for the good environment. So that not only us get benefits from the good environment, our family get the benefits from it, our organizations get the benefits from it, our society get the benefits from it, our next generation get benefits from it. And these nice characters generate the good environment which can have people activate their good karma, the good seeds, can have people activate their good karmas. We have knowledge karma, we have relationship karma, we have outcomes karma, and cultivate the potential. In fact, you don't need to do anything for other people to have them grow or develop. You just need to create an environment that can help them to activate the good karma and cultivate their potential. So we don't know that in the past, what they have accumulated in the karma. And we don't know how good it is. So we just generate the good environment for the good seeds. Their good seeds can be nurtured. And when it's grow up, they they get the sweet fruit. In a book, as I remember, there is a book about the lucky grass. I read it for a long time. I don't remember correctly, but it's about the lucky grass. And there are two knights. There are two knights. They they heard about the story, the myth of the lucky grass, and whoever owned that grass, they have they are will be always lucky. They will have luck come to their life. So these two knights heard about that myth, and they start the journey to find the lucky grass. As I remember that it is the four um, leaf clover. Four leaf clover is represent for the luck, and whoever have it, they have the luck in their life. So there's the white and the black knights. I forgot which ones is the ones who have the lucky grass or the four leaf clover. Let's say the white one. Let's say the white one are the ones is the ones who eventually have the four leaf clover. So at first, both of them have the same journey. They both search everywhere. They went to many areas to fight or to hear the information about that four leaf clovers. But nobody know about where it is. or where they should go to find that grass. But when they uh, and the night, the black night, search everywhere and keep searching anything that with his persistence he eventually can find the four-leaf clover. While the other night, the white night, somehow he have thought that if it's like they search something in the oceans and he didn't want to put their faith in something in uncertain things. So he wants to make the decision that he want to be the one who create that. And there someone told him about the conditions for having the good conditions for having the four-leaf clover grow. So from morning until night, every day, he kept trying to create a good land, good soil, with the all good conditions for the four-leaf clovers to grow. And but he didn't know uh, where did the seeds of four-leaf clover. He just knew about that idea, and he put his faith on that and tried to create a good condition, conducive environment for that four-leaf clover growth. And one day, in his gardens, where he worked very hard every day to create the best conditions for the four-leaf clover growth. And one day, when he wake up, he saw many four-leaf clovers in his garden. And then he knew that four-leaf clovers, the seed of four-leaf clover is everywhere. But because there is no good condition for it to grow. So when we have the good condition, good enough condition, and we also have the good seeds, so we have the good result, the good fruit. So you can wait for other people create a good environment for you to enter that and get benefits from that environment. Or you can choose to be the one who creates your life, your own life, your desired life, your fulfilled life by create the good environment to have not only you, but anybody enter or participate in the environment that you create can develop, improve themselves, or cultivate their potential, activate a good karma. And we are happy together. We're successful together. And since I have mentioned about these nine characters, I will explain one by one of these nine characters. So no worry about that. We know how can we bring joy to other, how can we bring hope to other, how can we bring belief to other, how can we awaken wisdom to other, And how can we have the appreciation, gratitude, tolerance, love, humbleness, authenticity in other people's eyes. And then the next sessions, we will do that. We'll do that. And here we have the concept about good in environment. Good environment. And tomorrow we'll explain in very detail these night's characters. And I guess it's time to wrap up. If you have any doubt, any questions, you can put in the comment box. If there is no questions, no doubts, then it's time to say goodbye. Thank you very much, everyone, for your presence. Thank you for the idea or for the intention to be the good seeds of a good environment. Be the one. And together we can create a good environment for everybody, can grow, can cultivate their potential, activate their good karma. Thank you very much, everyone, for your presence, for your patience on the journey to understand about yourselves, creating your fulfilling life. Bye for